Welcome all to Golden Nuggets, where truth and wisdom gets married and bring forth enlightenment. I want you to know that there is something unique about you. But the question is, do you know what your USP is? And when I say USP, I'm not talking about your unique selling point. I'm talking about your unique serving point. Well, today we are going to discuss this topic and shine the light on this vital piece that you need to add to your life. This is Ezra, A.K.A. the voice of reason. Over and out. Greetings all, and welcome to another edition of Golden Nuggets. And today we're going to look at the topic of your unique serving point. And so it's really important that we understand and that we begin to utilize this very powerful and mighty tool in our lives, in our situations, in our circumstances, and in our relationships. And so when we talk about the USP, most people think about it as your unique selling point, as your way to get customers, as your way to, excel your business. But what I think is even more important is what I call your unique serving point. The way that you help and support others, the gifts that you share to bless and empower others. And that is the real way how you get customers. That is the real way that you build relationships, when you operate out of your unique serving point. Because when you come with a mindset and an attitude of how you can serve others instead of seeking to gain something from them, you build better relationships, you are able to connect with people more, and you live a more fulfilled life. And so today we're going to look at this topic because regardless of what area of your life you're looking at, whether it's your relationship with your family, your partner, your children, your pet, whether it's in terms of your business, if you're an entrepreneur, whether you are a manager, try to build connection with your staff and your employees, it's the same principle. Your unique serving point is what will build, establish, and maintain the fabric, the unity, and the development of that relationship. And so a serving mindset is key. So when we're talking about this, I mean about it's the duties and the service that you perform for another person or for an organization or for your team. And it's got to be unique. It's got to be something that you do differently. And so what comes to mind for me is like when you think of table tennis. And I remember when I used to play table tennis at school. And there was this particular guy, and he used to do this amazing serve, and the ball would just kind of twist and turn, and you would never know what way it's going. But it was unique. And whenever he was playing, everyone would watch. Everyone gravitated to him because of his unique serve. And when you have a unique serving, when you have when you're trying to serve people in a unique way, your serving point, people will gravitate to you. People will flock to you. People want to hear your voice. People want to see your material. People want to come to your business because you have a unique serving point. There is something about you that resonates with people. There's something about you that builds a connection that makes them feel warm, feels good. It feels original, authentic. And so you have to operate out of your unique serving point. If you want to develop your relationship, your marriage, if you want to build your team, your business, you need to operate out of a unique serving point so that people will want to be a part of your mission, your goals, your purpose. That you don't need to force people to do things, but they will naturally want to submit. They will naturally carry the torch of your vision. You have to have a unique serving point, something that gets people's attention, something that makes people say you're different from everyone else. Very important. And serving also means, and when we think about serving, we often think about a chef, restaurant, a service that you're receiving. Yeah. When you present food or drink to someone. And that's very true. But even more importantly, it can also mean that mentally or spiritually. And my challenge for you today is, with any relationship and with any goal or plan that you have for your business, for your service, for your team, for organization, I encourage you to start serving. Serve the people that are under you. Serve the clients that you want to get in. Serve the community. Fulfill a need. Go above and beyond. Do exceedingly and abundantly, above all you can think to do. Because when you have a unique serving point, people will come back to you. There is certain restaurants that are so expensive, but because of their unique serving point, because of the service that they deliver, people will pay that money. And so if you want to have a great relationship, have a unique serving point. Let that person, that partner, your husband or your wife, whoever it may be, let them be so, excited and blessed to be a part of your life that they would even think to look at anyone else, because your service is so unique. Nothing can compare to you. There's no one else in their world. Unique serving point. If you are a manager or a leader, if you are overseeing other people, let your conduct, let your attitude, let your attention have a unique serving point towards it. Always aim to give the best to them, because when you do, your staff won't be looking for anywhere else to go. No amount of money will draw them away from you, your service, and your organization. Your unique serving point is key. It's key. And when you operate out of that, when you have that mindset and that attitude, you stand above the rest. And so learn to see the needs in others. Learn to see the needs of those around you, your friends, your family, your colleagues, your employees, your clients, your customers. Learn to see the need. Think of them as a bowl that is empty that needs to be filled up. And provide that unique serving points to fill their needs. Because I guarantee you, if someone is hurt and you bring healing, if someone is thirsty, and I don't just mean literally, but emotionally, spiritually, visionally, and you provide that need, it will never be forgotten. And so the question is, what is it? Do they need a listening ear? Do they need support? Is it just a check-in to check in how they're doing? You may have had a conversation recently with someone and they were struggling. Check back in with them. Is it a financial need? Is it someone that just needs a helping hand? Is it someone on the street that you don't even know? Give them that little £1, £2. Bless somebody. Is it advice? Develop your unique serving point. Whenever you get an opportunity and whenever you get a chance, pour out. Because whatever you pour out will come back to you. The universe will make sure of it. If you are continuously giving, blessing, helping, supporting, providing, and nurturing your unique serving point, it will come back tenfold. Learn to see the need in others. Learn to see the needs in your clients, in your customers, in your employees, in your partner. Because when you look at them from that standpoint and you feel that need, oh, I guarantee you, your life will begin to overflow. Because it's all about building connections. It's all about building connections. And I don't care in whatever capacity you want to look at this. If it's lover to lover, It's about building connections. If it's parent to child, it's about building connections. If it's manager to staff, it's about building connections. If it's about seller to buyer, it's about building connections. If it is friend to friend, it's about building connections. And even if it's owner to pet, it is about building connections. Our life is about building connections because we are not meant to be alone. We work better and we are stronger when we are connected with other people. And so I want to encourage you because in every given situation, there is only one opportunity to build a positive connection. And I think it's vital that you understand that. And what I mean by that is if someone comes to you, whether it's a client, whether it's a colleague, whether it's a friend, whether it's your partner, whether it's your parent, with an issue or concern or worry, you only get one instance in that particular situation to build a connection. And that will determine how people will think about you the next time a situation comes up, the next time they have a concern, or the next time when they have an opportunity to help and bless someone else. And so it's really important, your unique serving point. It's so vital that you develop this skill. And so practice it wherever you are, with whoever's around you, in whatever situation, whether you're doing it in a small way or a huge way, because what you practice, you become good at. And if you practice it on a daily basis, when it counts for that situation and circumstance where there is high stakes, because you've already practiced in it, you'll be ready to deliver with excellence. So I encourage you, operate and build your unique serving point. And I want you to know and understand that if serving others is below you, leadership is beyond you. And leadership isn't about being a manager. Leadership is a lifestyle. Leadership is a way of being. Leadership is a concept. And when you are serving others is about leadership. The greatest leaders, when you look at them, who you see as a leader, you will notice that they were serving others. It wasn't about themselves. They were committed to helping, in supporting, and empowering others to achieve, to do better, to be their best. Parents who are leaders will encourage their children to be their best. Managers who are leaders will look at how they can empower and support their staff to be the best version of themselves. Partners or husband and wives who are leaders will look at expanding and growing and excelling their other half. And so I want to encourage you, if you want to be a good leader, if you want to operate out of the spirit of leadership, then serve and serve in abundance. And another key thing that so many people don't realize is that no one cares how much you know until they know how much you care. You can be the wisest person knowing all things, but if you're proud and you're puffed up and you don't listen and you don't help and you don't really support people and you just talk down to people, no one don't really care. But when people can see you have a unique serving point, when they can recognize that they can come to you and you make them feel different, you make them feel good, that will bring people back to you. Because when someone is going to invest time in you and money in you, they're investing in you, not just your product. And when they value you, when they see that your values line up with them, when they see that they can connect with you, whether that's on social media, whether that's face to face, whether that's over the phone, they will invest with you and they will become loyal customers, loyal friends, loyal partners. So invest in your unique serving point. Because serving others matters. It matters to build good relationships. It matters to create opportunities. It matters to build accountability, stability, and consistency. And when these things happen, it creates a different dynamic. And that's why you have some people who will stay shopping or working for an organization or buying for a particular company for years, generations even, because of those things that are in place. But not just that, it also establishes confidence. Confidence in you, confidence in your character, confidence in your direction, confidence in your behavior. So when you operate out of this unique serving point, you become something that people have confidence in. And whenever people have confidence in something, they commit to it. And that's the difference. When you have this unique serving point, it brings commitment to your goals, to your vision, to what you are selling. And that's what puts you above the rest. And it also builds your character. The more you serve is the more you grow, is the more you learn, is the more you develop. And so it's so important and it's so powerful. But many people are so unaware of this, your unique serving point. And there's some people who look at it and they'll just think, oh, he's a doormat, she's a doormat, because they don't understand. But your results will speak for you. Your success will speak for you. Your developed and productive relationships will speak for you. And so it's so important. We all know this universal law of sowing and reaping. That which you sow, you shall reap. If someone puts one seed in the ground, it's going to reap the harvest of what one seed was sowed. And so I encourage you, the more that you sow the seed of your unique serving point, is the more harvest you will reap. So I encourage you to do it daily, do it fervently, and do it consistently, and you will reap the harvest of every single seed that you sow. But just know and understand, you cannot reap where you haven't sown. And if you haven't shown your uniqueness, don't expect for that relationship, that client, that customer, that staff to be beneficial to you and to see the difference in you, which is why they would stay connected and committed to you. You cannot reap where you haven't sown. And so relationships, regardless of whatever relationship it is that you are in, regardless of what relationship is important to you, they are investments of unique serving points. So just think of it this way. If you have a partner that you've been with for a few years, say for example, okay, how you are with them now, how you talk to them now, how you trust them now, what you would allow them to see you in terms of different states and even to see you naked, say for example, that's only because and as a result of the way that they have served you in the past. You wouldn't be doing what you're doing now on the first date because they hadn't shown you and you hadn't experienced their unique serving points. And so it's really important in any relationship that you have, if it's not where you'd like it to be, start to use some unique serving points. And you will begin to see the relationships flourish, whether it's with your friends, whether it's with a colleague, whether it's with your partner. Because relationships are these investments, they're these emotional bank accounts. There is the the way in which we connect, the way in which we talk, the way in which we touch, the way in which we invest our time. Let it be unique. Let what you do be in such a way that people are blown away by it, that they remember it, that they think upon it, that they measure and judge others by the standard which you set, because then you are the leader and the person who has set the example that they will always remember, and that's what will bring them back to you. Remember, your unique serving point is your secret weapon to success. So remember to serve others with passion. And when I say serve, what I mean is provide support, help people. When you see a need, try to do your best to address that. in whatever way you can. But let people know that you are that supportive person. You are that person that they can trust on. You are that person that they can call on, so that they know how much you care. And encourage, motivate, inspire. Share a word, share a text, share a message, share an email. Check in on people. When you know there's something that people need, give a comment, give an affirmation. Be there. And it's about respectfulness. It's about your manner, your conduct, your etiquette. It's about how you treat people. It's about recognizing them, seeing the good in them, their values, their worth, identifying good traits in them, treating them the way that they would like to be treated. And it's about volunteering, give of yourself. Be open, be transparent, be caring, show attention to detail. These things make a difference. And it doesn't have to be just because there's money involved. It doesn't have to be because there's something you want from them. Do it just because. Give is one of the 5 ways to well-being, which shows that when we do that, it actually helps us to feel better. Learn to be a giver with no strings attached. And finally, have empathy. Be able to look at things from the vantage point and frame of reference of the other individual and work with them from that vantage point. See the need in others, support them, help them, and encourage them. When people see you have empathy, when people see you can relate, when people see that you can understand, when people see that you value how they are feeling in that moment, it's priceless. So I encourage you, serve via your unique serving point. And so if you liked this video, check out my YouTube channel for a whole range of different videos dedicated to supporting, inspiring, and unlocking insight in your life. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully, it gave you food for thought. Leave a comment below and let me know what that was. And share this video with your friends and with your family, because there's others who need to also hear this truth. And check out my videos on my YouTube channel, which has a whole range of different topics dedicated to supporting and empowering you. And remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you're always reminded when we are coming for our next one-to-one. So stay blessed, remain grateful, and manifest your greatness.